What's up, gnarly dudes? It's 12 o'clock in the morning, and we're gonna talk about Beowulf. Yeah. Uh, so you're probably wondering why I'm making this at 12 o'clock in the morning, and I'll tell you, it's because I'm incapable of starting a project and I'm one big massive idiot, and in the amount of time I was given, I spent that time making pizza and catching up on important info like, is reality real? The simulation argument. Anyways, none of that really matters right now. We're here to talk about Beowulf, one of the coolest people of all time. The story of Beowulf starts with a man named Hrothgar. Pretty cool name, I know. Hrothgar is the definition of what you call Chad energy today. Hrothgar won some big battle that ended up with him being crowned king and like whatever blah blah blah, that doesn't matter. But anyway, he proceeded to use his new power and wealth to host one of the biggest ragers of all time in a huge hall he named Heorot. Him and his men spent the rest of their days having a party equivalent to Project X, and there was no enforcement of any kind to stop them. Meanwhile, we can't even have a birthday party without some boomers saying, Hey, are you guys throwing a party? How dare you? How dare you throw a party in my neighborhood? I'm gonna shut this down. I'm shutting all this down. All of it. This is a citizen's arrest. So anyway, back to the story. Hrothgar and all of his men were having the best time of their lives. Absolute rager, awesome, sick, gnarly, the best thing ever. Until someone by the name of Grendel. Wasn't too pleased with all the noise. So Grendel had an idea, and his idea was, well, the only obvious answer to solve this problem: murder everyone. After Grendel was done decimating 30 people, he made his way back home as happy as can be. But that didn't stop the bullshark testosterone Nords from continuing the party as if nothing happened. It took several murder trips from Grendel until Hrothgar realized that maybe something should be done about this. Sounds awfully familiar. So Hrothgar calls his good friend Beowulf. Yeah, Beowulf. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. God, I'm such a loser. Beowulf was one of the raddest guys alive at the time. He literally slays 3 beasts in this story. 3. But today we're going to talk about Grendel, because, well, he's scurry. Grendel was a shapeshifter and still decided to be a demon monster out of all the things he could be. Beowulf's job is to slay the monster and make sure he doesn't ruin the bros' totally radical party. Beowulf with his super intelligence decided that since Grendel isn't really a warrior and doesn't use any weapons, then he shouldn't use any weapons or armor either. Yeah, I know. Just stick with me here. The rest of the people in the kingdom cheered him on and did what Nordic people do best. So the sun goes down. The moon begins to rise. Beowulf gets ready for his fight against Grendel, the shapeshifter. Things are about to get serious. Beowulf removes all of his clothing, his armor, and his weaponry to fight the beast. That's right. Beowulf is butt naked, and he's about to take down his oppressor with just his pure masculinity on its own. Okay, maybe that's not the case, but still, Chad energy. Grendel then arrives, and Beowulf begins to clash with the mystical beast. Grendel stood no chance against the big bad Beowulf, as he ripped off Grendel's arm and Grendel fled so he could bleed out in peace. The kingdom celebrated his victory, where they then began to do the only thing they knew how. They partied. Again. They partied all night until they got blackout drunk, and they lived happily ever after. So, I really hope you enjoyed that story. Obviously, Beowulf is the sickest, he's just so cool. Oh yeah, and then I forgot, Grendel's mother shows up, oh my god.